What is happening, guys? Hi, y'all. I got our beer video today. I got a stout. It coincidentally is just raining outside. Looks crappy. It's been nice for a week or two, but it happens to be crappy today, and I have this stout I've been wanting to drink, man. But before we get into it, if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, that bell for notifications of new videos. Let's get into it, man. I got an Alesmith Brewing Company beer today. Alesmith's out of San Diego, California, and it's their Speedway Stout, man. And I'm not sure if I've ever done the base beer, just a regular Imperial Speedway Stout, but this is the Espresso and vanilla. So it is vanilla, but it's Madagascar vanilla, so some good shit, right? And it's 12% ABV. But yeah, I don't remember if I've ever done the base beer before, but here's a 360 of the can, man. There's not really a can artwork to this, just basically Speedway Stout text and then the Alesmith logo. But let's get this into a glass, man. Actually, nope, there's no, and the can is actually kind of dirty. It looks like one of them might have busted open or whatever during shipping, but yep, nothing on the bottom of the can here, no date or anything like that. But yeah, let's get this into a glass, see what it looks like, smells like, tastes like. Hopefully I did just shake the hell out of it. There we go, good. And funny story about this, man. So there's this tap room I used to frequent, and they would always have Speedway Stout on tap. Not always, but like a lot of times they did. And it was crazy because this is 12% ABV Imperial Stout, okay? And the base beer is a 12% ABV Imperial Stout. I'm pretty damn sure it is. But that tap room, they would pour you a pint of this stuff, man, and it would cost less than $10. It was something ridiculous. It was very, very inexpensive for the pint of 12% Imperial Stout. It was just ridiculous. You can have like two of those if you can get through two of those and just completely be trashed, man. It was ridiculous. But this beer poured with about, I'm gonna say, a third of a finger of this nice darker mocha head, man. It's already faded. I think if I poured a more aggressive pour, just a little bit more beer to glass, it would have hung out with us for a little bit, but it's pretty much gone, man. You can see that. It's not even a film anymore, really. The beer itself, though, pitch black, jet black beer, man. Putting it to the light, I expect the same. Yeah, the same. I mean, there's no haloing of like dark brown or red or mahogany or anything like that. Just a pitch black beer, man. Let's get the aroma of this. And I do have allergies right now, I mean, as I do most of the time. I'm not sure why, so hopefully I can pick up aromas, but just from that sniff, man, vanilla, vanilla, vanilla. Oh yeah, vanilla, milk chocolate mixed with dark chocolate. Oh yeah, coffee for sure. Definitely getting coffee coming through very, very strongly, if I might add. And it smells kind of sour, like sour coffee beans, like green coffee beans. But yeah, vanilla, man. Sweet vanilla. I'm gonna say a little hazelnutty. Getting some hazelnut in here too. Pretty sure there's no hazelnut in the brew, but I think just a mixture of chocolate, coffee, and vanilla kind of, you know, makes this weird aroma that kind of just reminds me, or it just smells like hazelnut in my opinion. I think I'm gonna have to go with nutmeg as well. There's a lot going on in this beer, man. I could also say black licorice, honestly. No cinnamon or anything like that. Swirling it, that licorice, that black licorice does definitely come out even more. So does that vanilla. Just everything just smells freaking pleasant. It kind of smells boozy as well, but 12% ABV, I expect that. I expect a burn, I expect that warming sensation in the chest and all that. You know, all that goodness from Imperial Stout. Let's get into it, man. Cheers. Damn excited, because I know Speedway Stout is delicious. Not gonna lie, I'm not that impressed with my first sip. I know Speedway Stout's a good stout, but I am not impressed with this first sip. Let's take another one. That coffee takes over a lot of the beer, man. A lot of this beer. And the mouthfeel, For 12% ABV, I expect it to be thick. I don't remember what Speedway the regular base beer is, but I'm gonna guess it's something along the lines of the same thing. But just that coffee, it's still going, man. It's getting more coffee grain bitterness. Yeah, it's still going. I'm getting some like oakiness to it as well, like forest floor. I use that often, but like oaky, just woody, vegetable bitter taste, like Chinese medicine. I know this is brewed with espresso and Madagascar vanilla, but that espresso is just, it's overpowering, man. It's still going. It's still lingering around. I think it's a little too strong. I mean, espresso is a strong flavor. Like if you have espresso in like coffee, espresso in like cookies, it's, if you put too much espresso, man, it is overpowering. You can definitely taste that, man. And you don't have to put a lot in like cookies to get that espresso taste, which I think they kind of overdid the espresso in this a little bit, man. But the first initial, like I said, when it hits your palate, you do get that nice vanilla. The vanilla definitely does come through, but it is overtaken very, very quickly by that espresso, that coffee flavor, man. That's just like, it's a greener coffee flavor. It's just overpowering, honestly, man. It's not sour like a sour coffee. I mean, I guess you could say on the finish it kind of is like a sour coffee note, but that's not why I don't really care for it. It's overpowering. Like, this is something you should drink like in the morning, I feel like. Probably not in the morning, but you know what I mean, with all the espresso flavor that's in here. Like, it's just, I don't know, but there is that warming sensation, chest and the back of the throat. I mean, it is 12% ABV, so I get that. I expect that, regular or Speedway Stout, same thing, or any beer that's 12%, honestly. One thing I do like is every time I put the glass to my face to take a sip, you get that very, very pleasant aroma of that vanilla, that coffee, that chocolate, that like black licorice, that hazelnut. You get that. It's great. And then it hits your palate, and like that espresso just really, really kills it for me, man. If you're a coffee lover, you're an espresso lover, and you're, I don't want to say it's one noted in the beer, but it's so overpowering that it is one noted. Although you do get the vanilla slightly at the front, it's just so much of that espresso bitterness, and like it just develops to become even more bitter over time as you sip it, because it's just pounding your palate over and over with the same flavor. I will finish the can, but I'm not gonna say that I will. I'm not gonna not enjoy it, but I would enjoy it more if there was more complexity, more flavor to this, and not just espresso, right? So if there was more like that chocolate flavor, man, that chocolate, if there was more milk chocolate in here, like flavor-wise, it would go amazingly well with the vanilla and the hazelnut, and the espresso in here. It would just be amazing. And if somehow they can bump up the mouthfeel in this, excuse me, it would just be like amazing Imperial Stout, man. Like, that's just like, I think the perfect Imperial Stout, in my opinion. Just something that's roasty, coffee, fudgy, vanilla, and just like all these other elements, that flavors that you kind of just think of when you think of a stout, like a big decadent stout. So I don't think it's a loss. It's just I wouldn't get it again, honestly, and I prefer the base beer over the Espresso Madagascar Vanilla variation. Anyways, man, this is Alesmith Speedway Stout, the Madagascar Vanilla and Espresso version of it. I know they have other variations of this beer as well, but I haven't picked it up yet. If you guys like the video, thumbs up, comments, questions, leave them below, and as always, dream your dreams and believe all things are possible. Thank you for watching. Cheers.